Hello, everyone. There's something that I've been meaning to discuss for a while now. I've just been struggling to find the correct words because whenever I write it down or I record it, it just doesn't seem right because I can't capture the gist of what I'm trying to get across. Um, Now, I'm just going to start off with this. This is going to be about religion, about Jesus, God, the Bible. But before you leave, I'm not going to turn into a pastor. I'm not here to preach to you. I'm here to look at a very practical approach because I'm a practical person, and I've experienced quite a few things across my life that's given me a unique perspective. And something that I've noticed is that there's a divide. The divide being, if you're not part of a church or a paid organization, then you're sort of not part of the group. And when you're not part of the group, it sort of puts you it puts a moral guilt on you. You might say you're a Christian. You pray to God, believe in Jesus, whatever the case might be. But you are apart from it. You're not really you're like lukewarm. I think the Bible describes it as. I'm no expert on the subject. Like I said, I'm going to take a practical approach. I'm going to look at the life of Jesus, and I'm also going to invite you to do the same. You don't need to be part of an organization. Look at the life of Jesus. I'm going to be sharing a few things, lessons, practical lessons that you can actually apply to daily life. Because sometimes when you listen to theology, some of these things that get said, it nearly feels foreign, and even more so in today's life, where everything is modern, we're getting bombarded with information, and the modern life being so full of distractions. I really want to ask you to just slow down. So remember, you do not need to be part of any form of organization. You can start this on your own, and take some time, reflect, and look at Jesus' life. This is invitation from me to you. Just remember that all my content isn't going to be solely this now, because I've got a very wide span of interests. So I'm still going to be sharing motivational bits, things on psychology, things on martial arts. So that's who I am. But I'm really going to use the life of Jesus to add to my own and improve on my own life. And I really hope and pray that you do the same, and that you find positive results. Thank you very much for listening to this, guys. Have a fantastic day.